Hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel. Glad you're here. Want to say thanks to all the new subscribers we've gotten lately. And this one here, I don't have a whole lot of information about it, other than it's a 1972 Triumph Bonneville custom chopper, built by Lowbrow Customs. It's a pretty good looking bike, so figured we had to get it up on the channel. All right, this is a 1977 Kawasaki KZ1000. It was one of the fastest production motorcycles of the time, and it followed in the legendary footsteps of the 72 Kawasaki Z1. The KZ1000 started production in 1976 and started sales in 1977. The police models were ran in production until 2005. The predominant difference between the bigger KZ1000 from the Z1 it replaced was a bored out engine from 66mm to 70mm. What this did was increase the horsepower to 85 over the Z1's 82. That made the engine a 1015cc air-cooled inline 4-cylinder, 4-stroke, 2-valve per cylinder dual overhead cam. In 1976, Cycle World wrote, "The fastest stocker we ever tested." All right, here we have a 1978 Suzuki GS1000. They were produced from 1978 to 1980. Have a claimed power of 74.5 horsepower at 8,000 RPM. Did 135 miles an hour and had 997.4 cc's with a dual overhead cam air-cooled 4-cylinder. The Suzuki GS1000 traces its history back to 1976 when Suzuki launched its line of GS 4-cylinder 4-stroke bikes. These classic Suzuki motorcycles has often been hailed as the first Japanese motorcycles that actually handled well. The GS1000 was launched in early 1978 and it was based on the already successful GS 750, which was the lightest and fastest 750 of the period. Later that same year, the 90 horsepower GS 1000E was launched, and it was said to be quite possibly the best 1000 machine of its time, being very fast and had handling to match. All right, well, let's grab a different gear here and jump ahead a few years. We'll go from the late 70s to 2005. This is a 2005 Victory Vegas, made by Polaris from 2003 to 2017. They had 89 bhp and 110 foot-pounds of torque. This one here is a 100, which it is a 1634 cc. It wasn't until 2010 that they launched the 106, which was 1740 cc's.
Sit back, enjoy the ride. We're on our way. One track, no turning back. Forget yesterday.
All right, here we have a 1983 Yamaha XJ900 RK. It's an 853cc 4-cylinder, 97 horsepower with a top speed of 135 miles an hour. It was Yamaha's first leader class sport bike, and it is a well-preserved outlier among its competition. Also known as the Seika 900 outside of the US, this European-styled machine is a combination of existing parts and new engineering from Yamaha. Yamaha hoped the XJ900 could compete with the leader class heavy hitters, but its performance landed closer to the 750cc competition. This shaft-driven sport bike was only sold in the US for a single year, but opened the door to the game-changing 1984 FJ1100. This revised edition was produced internationally until 1994. All right, here we have a 1950 Whizzer. 138cc side valve, 2.5 horsepower engine, introduced in the U.S. in 1939 by the Breen Taylor Engineering Company, who was a Los Angeles-based California airplane parts manufacturer. The Whizzer bicycle engine kit was produced until 1965. This engine was first sold as a kit to clip on a bicycle frame that was made by Schwinn. The Whizzer kit motor also was produced in Belgium and for the European market. After sales of about 2,500 kits, the company was sold. The Whizzer could be purchased as a complete machine with a Schwinn designed frame and was called the Pacemaker. All right, so yeah, you got me. This is another National Motorcycle Museum clip from before we knew we were going to do the channel, and it's still shot more in our work format where we're showing more of the things wrong with the bike than we are admiring and taking a look at the bike. But I myself haven't seen that many Whizzers. I don't know how many other people have. So I figured it's still one of those we still had to get up here and take a look at. So only a few of these videos left. We would squeeze them in here and there and get them out of the way. Better videos coming. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video.